Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of August the 28th through to November the 3rd. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Cappy. First up, we have Major Arcana Devil in reverse, followed then by Major Arcana Emperor in reverse, followed by the Seven of Cups in the upright. Next, we have Major Arcana Empress in the upright. And lastly, we have Major Arcana Death card in the upright. So you have 4 Major Arcana and a 5-card spread. Looks like an intense week for Cappy. Okay, let me get to it. So, Capricorn, for your overall energy, you have your card, the Devil, in the reverse position. Okay, now the Devil in the upright card, the reason it is known as the Capricorn card is because of its attachment to the material world. And the Devil in the upright position can represent that. Sometimes allowing the material world to rule us can lead us down a road that can be very difficult. It can lead to such things as taking jobs just because they pay well, but we may not be happy in them. The Devil in the upright position can point to obsessions, fears, temptations, that kind of energy. When the card is inverted, however, this is where we're sticking to our guns. If some of you, say, for example, this week have decided to drop your fears on a certain situation, maybe you want to ask that person out, that kind of thing, you're going to do it because you've dropped your fears. For others of you, if you want to look for a new job and a great, something like sort of extend yourself out there in terms of, I'm going to not just apply for jobs that are, pay well or whatever. I'm going to apply for something that I really want to do. I love to do, and I'm going to stick to my guns with that. For others of you, you're resisting temptation. And could be that if you've decided to give up a habit that wasn't serving you, such as gambling, smoking, drinking, whatever the situation is, maybe you're on a diet, but you're sticking to it. This is really, really good energy where we're just saying no to the things that don't work for us anymore. And we're, standing our ground, which is great. Now, coming right off the hop, we do see here the Emperor in the reverse position. You have the Emperor and the Empress in the reading, but the Emperor is reversed as opposed to the Empress who's upright. So this is interesting. The Emperor energy corresponds to the sign of, it's ruled by Mars, to the signs of Scorpio and Aries. So some of you could be dealing with one of those signs, but the thing is that even if it's not one of those signs, the Emperor is a person in the upright position who can, in a position of authority, who could be of great assistance to us, who could help us deal with something. Now, when he's in reverse, this can represent even your own energy, though. Capricorn, maybe you're feeling a little bit out of control because the Emperor in the upright is the epitome of control. When he is reversed, this can represent emotions getting out of control, or just thoughts getting out of control, something getting out of control, or a person that you're dealing with in a position of authority who's not cooperating. When in the upright position, this person is cooperating fully. It can be of great assistance to you. When he is reversed, he is not being helpful for some reason or another. I don't know why that is. Sometimes, Mercury is retrograde at this time, so perhaps this person can't help or you can't get a hold of them. I don't know why they're stuck. But for others of you, like I said, it could represent you yourself feeling a little bit out of control about a situation. Others of you, this could be someone else. Maybe you've ticked them off and they're acting a little bit out. They're acting out and sort of losing control a little bit. Could be with their words or what have you. And it's paired up here with the Seven of Cups in the upright position. The Seven of Cups points to a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. Be careful with this energy, though, because it's very Neptunian, can be very confusing. Sometimes with the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of options and opportunities, but not all of them are very viable. Like, you really have to go through it because some of them are not very realistic. They're not really feasible. Whether this is, say, a relationship for some of you, maybe that went out of control, and perhaps you're like, well, I don't need to be with you anymore. I'm going to go on dating sites and find somebody else. That could be the situation for others of you. This could be a boss or someone else acting out of control, and you're saying, well, I have other options. I have other opportunities out there, and I'm going to try. This could be other options for different positions in your company, or even completely different jobs. Like I said, just be careful that all of the options, you look at them very closely, because not all of them are 100% suited to you. So yeah, I always say though, it's better to have more options than none. Now moving towards the weekend, now the Empress comes in here in the upright position. For some of you, perhaps the Emperor and the Empress are the same person. This could be because she's also a person in high authority. She can represent a mother figure. For some of you, this could be even a father or a husband or something like that who's, you know, getting a little bit out of control. But this could be maybe the mother stepping in to say, hey, we don't need to be acting like that. You know, let's, she's all about cooperation. She's very gentle energy. She's about abundance, sweetness, she's also about compassion, understanding. So maybe if the male counterpart is not being understanding, at least she's being understanding. Maybe she can talk some sense into him. If this is the same person, it could be a boss who's gone out of control and then turns around and is more understanding towards the end of the week for some of you. And the last card you have up is the Scorpio card, the Death card in the upright position. The Death card points to transformation, ending of situations, but this is not something that just came out of the blue. If anything is ending for you in terms of a relationship, in terms of a job or career situation, it's something that would have been pending anyway, so it's not going to be a great shock. It's going to be something that, you know, you've been releasing slowly for a while anyway. Or it can represent the transformation, complete transformation of a situation that it has to change. Otherwise, you know, it can't stay as it is. Because it looks for some of you, maybe somebody acts out and you decide that you're going to go look elsewhere. And then all of a sudden the person comes back into showing their compassion and understanding. And then this could be you speaking up and saying, well, things need to change. They can't go on the way they are. Sometimes the Death card can represent transformation in terms of our career, where we go from full-time down to part-time, or part-time up to full-time because we need more money, more hours, that kind of thing. It's not always the end. People think the Death represents the final end of something. It isn't. A lot of times it's just about transforming something that wasn't working anymore. So we need to transform it into something that is more workable, which is very sensible in my opinion. So in closing, interesting reading here, Capricorn. You'll have to leave a comment in the comment section below if this is resonating for you and how so. I'm going to be pulling a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. I have an extra deck that I just acquired. I will be pulling a second one for all the signs this week because I really like this new deck that I got. So first of all, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, I'm going to be pulling a card for you for some extra advice. We have renewal. Renewal makes sense, right? It's just like the Death card. The Death card is all about renewing. When one door closes, another one opens, a renewal of something or a transformation of something. Beautiful. And I'm going to now be pulling another card, Wisdom card for you from the Wisdom. This is a beautiful deck. This is from Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to be grabbing another card for you just for a little bit of extra, just to see what happened. Oh my goodness, 2 cards came up for you. One here says a fork in the road. Okay, a fork in the road. Oh, sorry. Fork in the road here, Capricorn. And the second card here says no peace like home. Interesting. No peace like home instead of no place like home. No peace like home. Beautiful. Those are your extra messages here, Capricorn. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.